Hey, it's Chris from Motorcycling Kiwi Style. I thought I'd do something a little different today since it's been a while since I did my last video. Normally they're about Bandits and XR200s. Back in 2017, and I thought I'd have a crack at trials riding. I'd seen a little bit of it on YouTube, things like that, and I followed Tony Beau, the French dude, who is absolutely awesome. He's a legend. So, as you know, I always like my classic bikes, so I looked for a classic trials bike. I found this TY350, which is a 1985 Yamaha 350 single two-stroke. Very rare here in New Zealand. I think they actually come out as a US model. Everywhere else, including England and all that, got the 250 version. So 350 essentially overboard. Not particularly powerful, around about 24 horsepower, but all torque, and you want to see the flywheel on it. Absolutely massive. Wouldn't look out of place on a steamroller. So anyway, I dug out all my old footage from an old YouTube channel, so I thought I'd better share it. Forgot to mention, when I first picked up this bike, it wasn't really running that well on the top end. Not that they have a lot of top end anyway, because they're just a grunt machine, but it was running really rich. And I picked it up cheap, so I wasn't too bothered, but I thought I've got to deal with it. So I whipped the carb out, and lo and behold, no main jet. No one had put one in. It was a wonder the thing even revved at all. So I found the right main jet, put it back in, and it ran crisply as hell. Quite a beast to start these things and a real beast to stop. You've got to hold the kill switch in for about 5 seconds before the engine will actually slowly die. Otherwise, it starts back up again when it feels like it's stopped. Crazy bike, only about 65 kilos or something like that, so super light. But yeah, such a cool bike. Riding an old trials bike, particularly like the TY350, is like learning to ride all over again. The trick is, what I found is that you pre-select the gear before you go. In this case I used about second gear because first gear is a real crawler. And just keep your balance, keep the power on, keep the back brake on, and use your back brake just to modulate your speed. This thing's got that much grunt that it's not going to stall anytime soon. You can see how I'm sort of going through all the tight stuff, and the trick is not to put your foot down, just let the bike crawl around underneath you, and then when you get to the checkpoint where I've just got here, it tells me how many times you put the foot down, and then each time you put your foot down you get a mark. So the trick is just to not get too many marks. Second time doing this section, you can see crawling along, just going up and down over the mounds and all that, getting back brake on, sometimes front brake just to flick it around. As you can see, also I was very new to this, but it's just so much fun. I really want to have another go at this. The TY is just absolutely brilliant to ride. It's just like nothing else. As I said earlier, the trick is also not to put foot down. Because I'm having a second go at this, and because I was a novice I was allowed another go. Also, I want to try and keep it around to about 3. That seems to be the general accepted. It works out who the spotter, what he says, and sometimes you'll put a foot down and you'll try and get away with it, but they do everything, they see everything, and then they mark you. So it's quite a cool system. So go off on to the next stage. This one here, go up and over a hill, then just idle my way down. You can see the spotter's checking everything out. He's checking to see what marks I've got. Come down the gravel hill, really tight right turn, so that you're just pulling it in here. You can see there's a white and the red flag, so you keep between the two flags. If you go outside the flag, you get 1 point taken off, well, actually added, really. And yeah, that's just the finish of that stage. Really cool. And here we have my missus having a go. She absolutely loved it. Hope you all enjoyed that. It was fun having a bit of a memory trip. I'll see what else I can dig out. Till next time.